Well, going back in time, fishing lures were made from wood and metal, and then later from hard plastic. And they were very good, they caught plenty of fish, but one thing that they didn't have was flexibility. You couldn't really get them looking as lifelike as you wanted them to be. But that all changed with the introduction of soft plastic material. And when soft plastics came in, lures really looked like the real thing. And I've got a few here today to show you from the Storm range. Storm have got a massive range of soft plastics, ranging from little teeny things for catching perch and chub, right through to quite large lures meant for the biggest of pike and sea fish as well, of course. This is one of my real favourites. It's a sinking lure with a really lovely rippling curly tail, and it's called the Wild Eye Seeker Shad. And really you can fish this one as deep as you like. It sinks and you just drop it down to the working depth and retrieve it, and it's, as I say, it's got this wonderful rippling curly tail. A real favourite of mine. Then we've got the knocker minnow. This is a fairly new introduction. It's a shad shape profile, and you see plenty of these sort of profiles about, but the difference with this one is it's got a built-in sound chamber. You may be able to hear that, and that sets up a vibration that'll attract the pike if it doesn't see it visually. I should imagine these are going to be really good on the trout reservoirs. And then we've got the kicking segmented minnow. This is a real favourite of mine. Again, it tends to work fairly shallow. It's got an incredible action through its articulated body shape, and I've had some cracking days catching pike with that one. There's just so many in the range, I can't show them all to you. If you look through the catalogue, you'll be able to see them in detail. But here's two more of my favourites, the live kicking perch and the live kicking roach. And these are just some of the sizes. They come in all sorts of different shapes and sizes. So that's enough talking about them. Let's get out there on the water and let's catch some fish with them. Well, this one's just hit the Storm knocker minnow, and it wouldn't be a lure that I would go for straight away on a shallow pit like this. It's probably better for deep water, but just keeping the rod up and a short line, I've managed to get a hit on it, and a really violent, lively fish. Really wanted that. Well, that pike really wanted the knocker minnow. Really took it down. Well, I've just had a cast with the Wild Eye Seeker Shad, and it didn't take long to get a hit on that. Well, this is a lure I tend to use on deeper reservoirs and deeper sections of the river, but if you keep the rod up and don't put too much line out, you can even work it on these shallower waters. And as I say, a very versatile lure. With a bit of care, you can work it at all sorts of depths. And that curly tail, believe me, that really drives them mad. They can't resist it. Well, it really is hard to believe that that's not a real roach. It looks very, very realistic. Well, I hope today I've shown you just how devastating soft plastics can be. They're very versatile. I use them in the winter, I use them in the summer, I use them all around the year. And you get different sizes, different shapes to work at every depth that you want to. So on that note, I'm going to sign out now. I'm going to carry on fishing, and I'd recommend that if you want to catch plenty of pike, get on the soft plastics.